guys, I've had a really weird day, specifically business-wise. Just some of you guys know this more than others. It's just been a very interesting day. I've just gotten some news that I was like, okay, wasn't expecting that. Somebody who was actually in this program decided they didn't want to do it anymore, but they hadn't done any of the work. So anyways, okay, so 2 lessons on that. If you guys sign up for a course and you say, oh, this isn't for me, but you haven't actually tried it, give it a chance and see, and actually do the work and see if you're just not aligned with it or you're just not putting in the work, you know? And I kind of had a conversation with somebody about this today, but actually I feel like this has been coming up a lot, and it actually came up for me. So I feel like it might be showing up for you guys. And if you guys didn't read the blog that I put in here and you're having any kind of resistance or like pushback on anything, read that and see if it resonates. Yeah. So mine was about receiving help and support in my business, like hiring my team and relinquishing control of a lot of stuff, because I'm afraid that if I relinquish control, someone's going to fuck it up or do it wrong or whatever. So that, but also I want you guys to know that you get to receive support. That's what this group is for. That's what this group is about. But when resistance shows up, or for me, I was feeling like restless and unsteady and whatever, I woke up at 4:30 this morning. Like, I went to bed earlier, but I was like up and I was awake. So I was like, well, I'm going to get up. And I opened up my journal and I was like, why am I feeling restless? What is it? And then 3 things, boom, boom, boom. Like right away, it was like business, relationships, like men, even though I'm on my way to go on a date right now. And then it was my traveling. Like, I love that I'm traveling, but I also feel deeply that I want a home. So I went through, so what I'm telling you guys to do is, when you feel resistance coming up, or you feel like, ooh, I don't think I want to do that, or oh shit, what am I doing? That's showing up for a reason, and it's showing up, and I believe that you can do 2 things. You can either say like, huh, interesting, what is this? And you move through it, or you can say, okay, maybe I need to do something differently. So like, this came up for me this morning. Like, I was up at 4:30. So when I was journaling at like 5:15 a.m., maybe it's more like 5:30 because I like slowly meandered and got some coffee. But I was like, okay, why am I feeling restless? What is coming up for me? And I broke it down and I wrote out in each area, and I wrote out every single thing I was thinking about. Why I was feeling this way in business-wise, boom, 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 boom. Why I was feeling this way with men and relationships and all of these things. And I got real and honest with myself, and it just brings up the shit. Like, and I just was sitting there like, oh my God, really? Like, really? I feel, and I'm sharing this because some of you guys may be feeling this. I feel, hey Kim, this is going to be really relevant for what we were talking about. But even like Brandeis was sharing that she read what I had written in the blog, and she shared about how she was in this space and she was going to create, and then she watched a TED Talk and got her in joy, and then she taught right from that space. So this is what we're talking about. That, but also what I'm talking about is like dealing with the shit when there's like literal shit storm, and it's just like hitting you left and right. Like, that's how today felt. I was like, really, seriously, from me getting up super early to all of these weird things that happened today, you know, to like all of this stuff. I was like, wait, what? That happened too? Like, what? But here's the thing. Resistance shows up for a reason. Resistance is us like questioning ourselves. Resistance is also our opportunity to grow, but also to realize how much we've grown and know that we get to grow, we get to choose, we get to move through it, we get to step up, we get to say, okay, I'm dealing with this. Also, if you're not having shit come up, then you're not growing. So I don't know if you guys heard this. I'm going to delete the last video that I made, but I went to 2 SoulCycle classes today. I went to one, and then they had a guest teacher from New York. Actually, I signed up for the guest teacher from New York. She's one of the founding instructors of SoulCycle. And then my favorite teacher was teaching right before that. And I'm like, I don't need to go to both. But I go, you know what? My favorite teacher's like, I'm going to see if I can get into the class. I got in last minute. Yay. But I needed to work through both of those things, which, I mean, some people might be like, that's a bit excessive, but it's actually not that bad. But it was so interesting that both of them were talking about dealing with the shit. Like, and so I feel like this must be something that's happening with a lot of people, which is why I'm like, I'm going to come live in this group and explain. But hold on, the cups are, okay. But that's life, right? The ups and the downs and the roller coasters and the crazy and all of that kind of stuff, which I was like, oh my God, I wrote a blog about that last week. But, they were like, if it doesn't go up and down and if it stays the same, you're not living. You're not living. And I fully agree with that. Like, if you're not dealing with the shitstorm or things being scary or having breakdowns or having these moments where you're like, this is how I felt this morning when I was journaling. I was like, oh my God, seriously? I keep digging. I keep going deeper, and what? More stuff is coming up. So what I'm saying, Kim, you're totally fine. But this is why I wanted to share this. It's okay. It's okay. So I feel that when you keep going deeper and you keep getting to the root, or like how you actually feel, or what you really truly want, or with what we're talking about in this course, in this program, what actually brings you joy, what truly lights you up, and then what is blocking you and getting in the way. We're going to talk about this next week, but like, what are your joy suckers? What are not allowing you to step into your truth, step into your joy and embody it, and always come from that place? If you don't get clear on those things, the shit is going to keep showing up. It's going to keep showing up because these are these lessons that you get to have, and you get to take, and you get to choose how you move through it. You know, you can say, hey, Fritzy, you can say like, oh man, it showed up again, I'm going to run. And you can run, or you cannot deal with it and you cannot face it, but it's going to come back again. Things are going to show up. It's life, you guys. It's never going to be perfect. It's never going to be figured out all the time at all. And so the way I view this, and it's really hard, I'm telling you, like, I had a moment this morning that I was like, are you kidding me? Really? For my own personal stuff. And then I was like, of course this is happening for Of course this is showing up for you guys too, right? So I want you to know that here's how I view it. It's showing up because I'm doing the work. It's showing up because I'm allowing myself to go there. It's showing up because I'm choosing and deciding that I am worth. And I am
turn left on Southeast Avenue. Then turn left on Ali.
Oh, sorry. Here you go. You know, if it wasn't showing up and the shitstorm wasn't happening, then that would mean you guys weren't doing the work, but you're doing the work. So it's good. It's really, really good. So keep showing up for yourself, keep doing the work, and keep knowing and believing that when the shit hits the fan, it's because you're going to go bigger. I always feel that like shit gets crazy, and I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep saying shit, but everything gets crazy right before you're going to have a massive breakthrough. So whether that's business, personal, health, whatever it is, whatever you're working on and whatever you're stuck in, know and believe that dealing with the crazy time and the downtimes are going to allow you to have the breakthrough and achieve the goals that you actually desire. Because if you don't deal with it, they're just going to keep showing up. So it's scary, but you can say like, yes, this means I'm doing the work. Yes, this means I'm showing up. Yes, I get to learn from this. I get to make a change. I get to do something different. Yay, life, this is good. And look at it from a lens of excitement and of joy. And then when you're like, this is awful, I'm having a breakdown, I'm having a bad day, give yourself a break. Go do something that lights you up. Go do something that brings you joy. That's why I took 2 soul cycle classes today. And I stepped away from doing work for a couple hours because I was like, I can't even. Because you're going to if you're forcing it from this energy, it's just not going to be aligned. And you want to allow yourself, hey Brenda, watch this from the beginning. I feel like this will be helpful for you. By the way, super proud of you from creating from a space of joy. Keep doing that. We're going to talk about that a lot in the next coming weeks. But I just had to share this with you guys because I know that if I'm dealing with it, you guys might be, and that we all get to learn from this stuff. So when it's really bad and you're trying to shift it and you're doing things and you're going to your joyful activities and you're doing like, yeah, this feels good, but it's not sticking, give yourself permission to just like step away. So I decided I'm stepping away from work stuff. I am, yeah, you guys, I knew it. Like, I knew if I was going through this, you guys would be feeling this way too. So I decided to step away. I actually saw one of my physical therapy kids just now, and I'm proud to say he is now walking. Yay! Yay! He's my last little munchkin that I haven't let go of. And I'm like, yay. So I'm really excited about that. And now I'm going on a date, which I probably need to get off this call because I said I would be here at 5:30 and it's almost 5:30. Anyway, I'm parked. But I was like, okay, I'm shutting it down, even though of course I'm like working right now telling you guys this, but it's because I feel like I really want to share this with you, and I want you to know that things are going to get crazy. And I have to be honest with you, if they're not getting crazy, or not feeling uncomfortable, or you're not like, gosh, I have to journal through this, or I have to think about this, I have to dig deep, I have to do whatever. And I want you to change the language. Look, I'm fixing that. You get to show up, you get to do the work, you get to deal when, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. You get to deal with it when the shit hits the fan. You get to do all of this stuff because you're growing and you're choosing and you're deciding that you are worthy of that. You are worthy of showing up for yourself. You are worthy of doing the work. You are worthy of achieving everything you desire, even when it's scary and even when it feels like there's absolutely no way anything is going to work out. It will, you guys. Keep showing up. There is always a breakdown before a breakthrough. Well, not always, but usually, right? I can tell you every time I feel like this, like I do today, something big happens. So I know, and I believe deep down, and I believe this for all of you, is that keep showing up, keep doing the work, keep working through these scary breakdown moments and crazy moments. Pray, meditate, have faith, reach out to people. I'm here for you guys. This group is here for you. When you're having these moments of like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Reach out to people. I reached out to my coaches today, coaches, plural. I have 2 today, and I reached out to the mastermind that I'm in, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, this is what I'm saying. And they're like, we're feeling it too. So I want you to know that you're not alone. There is support for you. I'm here for you. And this is when you do a prayer, or whatever you believe in. You journal, you meditate, and you go within, and then you just trust and believe that it is going to be okay. You will get through this. You will. Okay? And know that these things show up because you're growing. These things show up, these uncomfortable moments show up because you are on the edge of a breakthrough. So keep showing up, you guys. When it's scary and when it's hard, this is the most important time to have faith, trust, and lean in, okay? So lean in. We're here for you. I love you guys. If you need anything, let me know. The module goes live tomorrow night. If you can't watch live, no worries. The modules, you guys have access to them. You'll get access tomorrow morning. Some of you that joined later, I'm going to manually add you in. So if you don't get the automated email, we go live at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central tomorrow night. And next week we're going to do, I'm thinking about this, I think we're going to do our first Q&A. Week 5 is an implementation week where I'm going to do another Q&A, but I feel like next week might be a good week to do it. So I'll put up a little poll to see what day would be good, but it'll probably be an afternoon time, maybe Thursday or Friday afternoon. But I'll let you guys know that, and then you'll still have the regular modules released on Wednesday. So keep showing up, guys. Use the journaling that I gave you. I know I gave you like 20 prompts, but they help. You can look at anything I've posted personally. I've posted 2 blogs in the last 2 days, like ones that have meditations and that have other things in them. So use those if you feel called. One's around boundaries and one's around resistance, receiving support. So that's kind of been my theme. And then what I wrote on my personal page, Facebook, this morning was around why am I feeling restless? Like what's coming up for me? So feel free to use any of those prompts that I shared. I've been sharing super personally and vulnerably. The one that I wrote yesterday was very personal. I wrote about big things that scared me and my biggest fear of being alone and feeling like unsupported. And what I actually ended up creating was feeling alone and unsupported because I wasn't allowing myself to receive. So, look, I'm getting teary talking about it. So I want you guys to know that you are supported. You are not alone. And I'm here to help you. This group is here to help you. The women in here are phenomenal. I'm so grateful for all of you. I love the support that you're giving each other. So keep showing up and ask when you need help. Okay? All right, I'm going to go and I'm going to stop working. That being said, I'm sure I'll be back on Facebook or whatever later tonight because I'm me. But I'm trying to shut it off. I'm trying. But I love it. I love what I do. So it's not a big deal. And it's like I get to work. I love it. So yeah, I love you guys. If you need me, I'm here. And reach out to the community and we'll do our live call tomorrow. What we're going to do tomorrow is I'm going to have some of the prompts in there, but I'm going to add in some of the homework. I want to kind of feel the energy of the group. I'll feel into it and add more. I may add it all tomorrow, but I'm kind of feeling like I want to see the vibe and see what else comes up on the training, in addition to what I already have prepared. But I also intuitively feel like something else gets to happen, so it's going to. So I'll be adding in extra joyful activities tomorrow after what's already up. What will be up there. There's nothing up there right now. It's just the video. Everything is going to be put in there tomorrow before the call. So that's that. And then we'll do a bonus Q&A call next week. I feel like that'll be really good. And it'll just be via Facebook Live and you guys can ask questions. And if I feel like someone's really stuck, we can go on dual people Facebook Live. And yeah. Kayla, I'm just wrapping up because I have to go, but watch this from the beginning. We talked about when resistance comes up, when you feel crazy, when you're having a weird day, how to deal with it, how to work through it, and when to reach out for support, okay? Also, let us know what you decided with that flyer and how that goes. I'm so excited for you. You guys are doing awesome work. I'm so proud. Keep doing the work. Do the damn thing. Use the journal prompts. I gave you like 25 last week. Maybe it was 20, whatever. You don't have to do all of them, but when you're feeling stuck, go to those and connect back to what brings you joy and what lights you up and why you are doing the work that you're doing and who you are, who you really are, because who you are is love and who you are is joy. Okay? And go do something that brings you joy. And that is how you guys live, fueled by joy. I am so grateful for you. I will see you tomorrow. And thanks for watching my impromptu little video that I feel will be beneficial for you guys. So if you're catching the replay, watch it. In the comments, tag me if you have any questions of what I talked about or what came up. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. And if anyone is feeling super stuck and wants to do some individual stuff with me, let me know and we can work that out. Yeah. We can figure that out. So, okay. Yeah, gotta go. I think we're making dinner or we're going out to dinner. I don't even know what we're doing. But I'm sitting and he's probably waiting, twiddling his thumbs. So I gotta go. All right. Bye, guys.